Hey guys, it's YOU WACK and happy Black Friday. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was awesome, but today we get to celebrate with shopping a bunch of stuff, but also a brand new video talking about the 2017 Winter Wonderland event, or at least just a discussion video. Now, I've done this before, would talk about the Halloween event and also the Summer Games event. It's just speculating what you should really expect as terms of the start date, as terms of the skins, the game mode, the additions to this brand new event, because even though this is a remake, Blizzard has integrity, right? I always say they like to add stuff to what they've already done before. They turned a perfect event into even a better one. Even though last year's Christmas event, a lot of people got really angry, but more or less it was just because of the Whack May skin. Even though I loved it, a lot of people really didn't like it. They also didn't like the game mode and the recreation of the map. There was just a lot going on that people really weren't happy with, and then they really did fix it with the Chinese New Year event. But I feel like this year they're going to be adding a whole bunch of stuff as terms of May Snowball Offensive, but also just the skins and also the recreation of the maps. But the first thing I did want to talk about is actually going to be the start date. Now, I just want to remind you guys, because there's going to be some people that say, oh, did it come out on this date, bro? You work, what happened? Okay, this is just my idea, but also just basing off what happened in the past with other recreations of events. But luckily, last year's Winter Wonderland event for 2016 actually took place on December 13th. So usually every single event takes 3 weeks. So this year, it's not going to take place the 13th because most patches do come out on a Tuesday, which is actually going to be on December 12th. So if that is the case, then it is going to go all the way through Christmas. So it's going to go on the 12th, the 19th, the 26th, but also the 2nd of January. And that kind of makes sense because afterwards, it's still the holiday season, right? At least here in America, you also do celebrate to the New Year, because have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's still part of the holiday season. So if they weren't going to do the 12th, then if anything, it would be a week beforehand, where it actually is going to be the 5th. And the reason why that can also work out is because if it were to end on like the Tuesday or Wednesday, it'd still be a couple of days after Christmas. So I'm going to bank on it probably being the 12th because, well, they still want the event to be close around Christmas. They don't want it to be planned throughout the whole entire month. So if anything, it will be on the 12th and it'll go all the way until January. Now let's talk about the important part of the event, which is the skins. Come on, this is my favorite part. It's probably your favorite part. Now, last year's Christmas event, there was some pretty awesome ones, like more specifically the Zenyatta Nutcracker skin and also the Tracer Elf skin and the Torbjorn Santa skin. There was so many awesome ones. But of course, also May did get her Christmas legendary skin, where she does turn into an ice block snowman, but she's just kind of wearing a Santa hat and just a recoloration. So I'm gonna guess they're gonna put a lot of time and effort in this Christmas event as terms of the skins, because people really do love Christmas. They went all out with the Halloween event. They brought some awesome ones, but it seemed like a lot of people really weren't happy with even the Halloween skins. So I feel like they're gonna bring some awesome ones here as terms of like 7 or 8 legendary skins, because that seems what's been happening with the skins, because, well, they're not bringing epics or commons, really. It's more or less just all legendary skins. Now, we'll make a separate video talking about some skin ideas for the Christmas event, for what I would like to see for what hero, actually do some fan art and actually find some actual recreations of Christmas skins for heroes. But for this video, I did want to mention a few heroes that I could just think off the top of my head that would just be perfect this event. For the first one, it's gonna be a Santa Roadhog skin. That's something I would love to see. Now, I know, there's already Santa Torbjorn skin. In fact, I just mentioned it a couple seconds ago, but Roadhog, he's a big, jolly, fat man. This was kind of what I was expecting beforehand with the Christmas event. I wasn't really expecting Torbjorn, but sort of like the Reaper skin, right? There was already like a vampire skin with Symmetra. Just, well, Reaper got even a better vampire skin with the Halloween event. Now, for Christmas, there was a legendary Santa skin, but Roadhog, he just represents Santa way too well. And some other heroes that also might get a skin, I'm gonna guess May, because they messed up so bad last year, so they might come back in full force and actually give her an awesome epic, well, not actual epic stature, but of a legendary May skin. Tracer, she's the cover art girl, so maybe she would get one too, because, well, she's Tracer. She always gets one, even though she did get one last year. But also maybe someone like Genji and Hanzo. Genji and Hanzo, more or less, Genji has been getting a little bit more love in the skin department, but Hanzo, man, he's been missing out. And of course, the brand new Hiramora. I mean, I don't know what would happen. Maybe they would just give her a Christmas sweater. She is kind of of like the aunt of the Overwatch like team. I don't know, it's really dumb ideas I'm thinking off the top of my dome, but hey, those are just simple ideas that I just thought I would throw into this video. Now, I did want to talk about the game mode, more specifically with Mei's Snowball Offensive, because I am aware that this really isn't a fan favorite. I get it, this is probably the least favorite out of all the game modes, like Junkenstein's Revenge, Lucio Ball, and Capture the Rooster, but it's still fun. It's really cute, it's really simple, and I imagine they're gonna add competitive Mei's Snowball Offensive. If they added competitive Lucio Ball, no reason why they wouldn't have another PvE competitive style. It's just so simple, it's easy to do, add the ranking system. Yes, I know it isn't so fierce and so, you know, something like that, but come on, I would love something like that. But like, let me know if you want Blizzard to add something like this, but Blizzard, come on, my boys, add Mei's Snowball Offensive. I guarantee you I'd be top 500 in that. I really want top 500 in Lucio Ball, but I didn't get there, because I suck. But also going with the Mei's Snowball Offensive with competitive mode, I'm gonna guess they're gonna also add like Black Forest, Castillo, all those other 1v1 maps in the Mei's Snowball Offensive rotation. If they were to redecorate them, which I hope they would, and I kind of imagine they would. I mean, how hard is it to really add Christmas lights and maybe some snow in the Black Forest? I imagine not too hard. And of course, Eagle Point and Antarctica, they're gonna bring that back as well. I don't really see why they wouldn't bring that. Maybe they would even add another 1v1 map. I mean, the 1v1 maps that are already in the game are awesome already, but man, I just love them so much. And if they were just to decorate them around the Christmas theme for the Mei's Snowball Offensive for competitive mode, it would be such an awesome event. I mean, that's what they did with Lucio Ball. They brought a new stadium plus the competitive mode, so I imagine they're going to do the same exact thing, even though, again, people really don't like it, but I'll make a whole separate video talking about Mei's Snowball Offensive and ways they can fix it, because if I were to talk about it in this video, it'd be like 15 minutes, because I love Mei's Snowball Offensive that much. And that's basically it as terms of expectations for the 2017 Winter Wonderland event. Again, I'm very hyped for this. It's my favorite event. I'm gonna be honest. I love the Christmas event last year because it was the first event I covered, and it was the first event I bought loot boxes. It was just a magical time, and Christmas is just magical, and Blizzard brings that magic into Overwatch, and that's what I really love about it. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think should be added into the Winter Wonderland event. Do you think Mei's Snowball Offensive competitive, or do you think something else? So I love you guys. I thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.